What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here getting my 10,000 steps in. It's a great morning in the city of Detroit. It's a little bit of rain happening, but we ain't tripping about that. We gonna still get them steps in regardless. I'm not made of salt, so I don't intend no melting from a little bit of rain. Now, if it get too bad, I'm gonna duck in somewhere. So I'm out here braving it at the moment, but I'm not gonna brave it out here beyond reason. But let's get into the topic at hand. It's Diddy. We know what all going on with Diddy. We've all seen the same headlines. We've all watched the same TMZ documentaries and others. One of the documentaries, I think it was called The Fall of Diddy, because there's a few different ones. TMZ has The Downfall of Diddy. They got 3 parts of that one. And who was it? Was it MSNBC? One of them. They did one called The Fall of Diddy. And I watched it. They really didn't say anything in that or claim anything in that any of the other ones weren't also saying. But he's choosing to go after them and sue them for some sort of defamation. Something that was said in that he didn't like, and so he's going to go after them for it. I don't know. The whole Diddy thing I found to be just a wild situation, because you have a guy that has operated this way for decades and everyone's known about it, but no one would say anything. And now, a lot of people still kind of reluctant to say some stuff about him, and some even defending him, like Stevie J. He claimed they so close, such good friends. And Stevie J, he was only half defending them, but I get it. That's supposed to be your homie. I get it. You're not gonna just flip on him even if stuff look bad. I completely understand that. So him and Ray J, they were pretty much doing what I was expecting them to do. Kind of half defending them, but not really, because they don't want to get canceled. Because when you have a situation where women have been victimized, especially, in a sexual manner, that ass will get canceled trying to justify them being done bold. So they were both trying to walk the fine line of half defending him, but not really, because they don't want to come off as being insensitive to the victims. And if they do come off as being too insensitive to the victims, then they become basically pariahs of the industry and canceled. They were doing a bit of a delicate dance. Someone who ain't doing a delicate dance, though, is one of Diddy's attorneys. This is a bad look because of the timing. You have an attorney of his that has decided to pull out prior to the trial, and basically he said under no circumstances can he continue to represent Mr. Combs. What did that man see? Really, what did that man see? There's a lot about this whole thing with Diddy out here. It's hard to decipher what's true and what's not, because from the things that we've heard about Diddy over the years, some of the stuff that might sound kind of out there, nah, there's no way that that's true, really might be. And other stuff that might not be true, people will be more inclined to believe it because it's consistent with other stuff that he's known for doing, stuff that he has done and has a reputation for doing. So Diddy has basically created a situation where he just looks like a monster, and anybody can just make up some ill stuff about him, and it is easy to believe because the stuff that's been proven, well, maybe not proven. Not all of the stuff has been proven, but a lot of the stuff that's been put out there, take for instance these different lawsuits. These are not things that have been proven. but they're in court documents that are public that people can read, and the stuff just sounds consistent. When you look at Cassie's suit, you know, she ended up settling, but when you look at her suit, the stuff that she said, I mean, no one ever really doubted the stuff Cassie was saying right there, because we know she was around Diddy for a very long time. There was a lot of word out there that Diddy, when it came to her, dude would act crazy. I mean, that's been talked about multiple times from different people that don't even, you know, really talk to each other. That when it came to her, Diddy would act all types of crazy. Which is strange, because if he's that protective over her, that possessive over her, the whole trafficking her just seems a bit weird. I couldn't imagine trafficking a woman that I'm that obsessed over. But apparently that's what was going on with him. So when it came to the stuff Cassie alleged, no one was really doubting what she was saying. People already kind of believed her as it is. And the level of detail that was in what she was saying, you're just like, nah, she can't be making this up. The level of detail is just, it's too much. It's too graphic. Like, people don't just sit and make up this type of stuff. This is one of those, it gotta be true because of just how insanely graphic it is, how detailed it is. But then that video came out. CNN, however way they did, acquired that video of Diddy and Cassie at the hotel. Word has it that that was a freak off. We don't know for sure, but word has it that that was a freak off. And this is what I mean about Diddy has a reputation that precedes him, to where even if something ain't true, it's still believable. We don't know whether that was a freak off or not, but it's believable that it was. Dude comes out of there chasing her down in the hallway in just a white towel, and he grabs her, and then he starts putting hands on her. That lent so much credibility to Cassie's suit. A suit that no one doubted that she was telling the truth already. It lent so much credibility to it. It made it like ironclad pretty much. She didn't have to prove anything. There was no shadow of a doubt, because we went from having this very detailed recount from somebody that we know was there. We went from having that to now seeing her being attacked by the very person that she was talking about in the suit. Yeah, that really made her claim ironclad. So based on the stuff that's out there that we know about, I can only imagine what his defense attorneys have access to, what they have seen, what fires behind the scene are they trying to put out, who are they trying to reach out to and make sure don't testify, or make sure, you know, leaves town for a bit, or, you know, some other more permanent ways of dealing with stuff. Because that's one of the reasons why Diddy was denied bail, because they felt like he was a danger, that this is somebody that will come out and he will use threats of violence and other things to tamper with witnesses. So he wasn't able to get out because of that. If you're an attorney defending Diddy, heaven help you, man, because I swear you got to be able to, for real, compartmentalize this sort of stuff and just keep it business. Do your job. People will say, hey, you know, lawyers are scum, lawyers this and that. I don't know, maybe not. There certainly are some. But man, I think even some of the most scummiest of ambulance chasers would still struggle with having to compartmentalize what they're learning that they have to figure out a defense for, and you know, separate that stuff from them just being human. They have to take the emotion out of it and just keep it business. And I know that can't be real. And in the case of his attorney that quit, it appears he couldn't do that, especially if the dude got a wife, got daughters. Some of that stuff he seen, he probably was just thinking, what if this was my girls? Can't defend you, bro. Let me know what you guys think, though. I'm about to go ahead and keep it on and moving. The rain has stopped, so we good. We didn't even have to duck in nowhere. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.